Hello everyone, in this video I'm going to be comparing the new MoYu 5x5 to the rest of the 5x5s. So I'm going to be comparing it to the two other main 5x5s, the ShengShou as well as the V-Cube. Starting off with the price, the ShengShou is the cheapest at $10 at most places, some places even less. And then the other two are pretty comparable in price. The MoYu is around $30 to $33 depending on where you get it, and the V-Cube is about $32 to $35 depending on where you get it. When all three of these cubes are brand new, there is no comparison as to which one is better. The ShengShou is very tight and locks up every second or third turn, and the V-Cube is about the same. And the MoYu right out of the box is ready to use and get amazing times on. For the sake of this video, I'm going to be comparing it to a modded ShengShou 5x5 and a modded V-Cube 5. First off, something not really that many people care about is sticker quality. MoYu sticker quality stands out above all the other companies because the sticker shades are bright and they last a long time, whereas other companies' stickers fail to do either of those. For outer layer turning, the ShengShou 5x5 is pretty smooth after a lot of breaking in and modding, and pops and lockups don't happen that much if you spend a long amount of time again breaking in and modding. The MoYu 5x5 is a little bit more prone to pops while turning outer layers, and they are a bit smaller, which makes it a bit harder to get used to. And the MoYu has corner twisted a few times on me with reasonably tight tensions, and that's something that's never happened on any 5x5 I've ever had before. The V-Cube doesn't really compare that much to the other two, being that it pops with not that much effort, and the outer layers can lock up quite a bit even after a lot of breaking in and modding. But again, the amount of time you have to spend on the outer two puzzles is an enormous amount more than you have to spend breaking in a MoYu 5x5 for the outer layers to be amazing. As for inner layers, I'm just going to play some solve videos on the screen real quick. The ShengShou is pretty fast, but again, the centerpieces are prone to popping even after modding, maybe even more so after you mod the puzzle. The MoYu does pop about as often as the ShengShou, maybe a little bit less, but the inner layers are much faster than on a ShengShou, so it would definitely beat that in any case. In the V-Cube 5, the inner layers are where it stands out a little bit more, but again, it doesn't beat the MoYu 5x5 in the slightest. They are quite tight most of the time, and they lock up quite a bit on each other. As for the size, you can see that the MoYu is a tad smaller than the ShengShou and a big noticeable amount smaller than the V-Cube, which gives it a much nicer feeling in your hands than either of the two other puzzles. As for the corner cutting on all of the puzzles, the MoYu can straight out of the box cut a pretty good amount both ways. An out of the box ShengShou can cut a little bit and can't reverse at all without locking up a lot. And same goes for the V-Cube, really nothing at all. In summary, there is a slight comparison between some heavily modded and well broken in ShengShou cubes, but overall, if you're not looking to spend hours working on a cube, the MoYu is definitely the way to go. The only thing that is a slight turnoff on it is its price. It is 3 times the price of a ShengShou 5x5, so if you're just looking for a puzzle to solve and not really speed solve, the ShengShou 5x5 might be for you. If you're looking to shape mod the puzzle, a ShengShou 5x5's tight piece design and low cost makes it a pretty good choice. But overall for speed solvers, I think almost everybody is going to love the MoYu 5x5. It makes it the clear choice above all the other ones on the market. However, it does have its problems as well with the popping and the weird corner twist that's happened a few times, as well as recognition on the edges. For some reason, I have a hard time with them being a little bit smaller, but it's nothing that you aren't going to get used to over time. I will be coming out with a full in-depth review on the MoYu 5x5 in the near future. This is where I'm going to cut out and say thank you so very much for watching. Goodbye.